Hi, this is Kim from Dorothy's Daughter. Welcome to our online chat. We have Tuesdays at 4 o'clock most of the time, and we are talking today about our favorite notions, as well as just catching up with each other and enjoying a little bit of fellowship. So, hopefully, you had a great weekend. I want to hear about everybody's sewing plans, and we will go from there. I'm going to wait just a moment while some people come, and I'm going to open up my iPad so I can see if I'm online. Okay, so open up YouTube just like y'all are doing. All right. Okay. Looks like I might be the only one here so far, so I guess I'll just start talking. So my favorite notions, it's really hard to limit them because I have quite a few that I love. So probably I'm not going to say them until people get here. So hello, Dee. Nice to see you here. Yeah, awesome. Let me open up the chat window here so I can do. This one I can put down there. All right. Now this one. Open up the window. All right, here we go. Hello, Dee. And then there's a lot of you here. Hi, Deborah. Nice to see you. Hi, Serena. Nice to see, or Seema. Sorry. I'm so sorry I misspelled your name. Hello, and Elizabeth. And Brenda. And Diane. Oh, boy. Everybody's here. Gail. Well, not everybody. There's quite a few people that usually are here that haven't spoken up yet. But how are you guys today? I hope everybody's having a great week. I'm definitely having a good week. Much, much better from my bronchitis for sure. And just now waiting on that MRI for my back, which my insurance did approve. So I'm going on Friday, providing the weather holds out. So we'll see how that goes. Hi, Deborah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'll take questions, or sometimes we chat. We share what's going on in our lives a little bit, as well as talk about. I try to have a sewing topic to kind of talk about that will benefit people who weren't here for the live part. So, we're going to talk today about favorite notions. So let me know what your favorite notions are. And I just kind of came up with this question that if you were on an island somewhere, of course you'd have your sewing machine. That doesn't count. What 3 notions? And I mean, let's leave out the big things. Let's leave out the sewing machine, the ironing board, that kind of, the serger, that kind of stuff. Just notions, small things that you have within your reach at the sewing machine. What are the 3 things that you would not want to be without? Hi, Cindy. I'm glad you got to catch us live today. Thank you so much. Dee's working on a new ironing board cover. Oh, cool. I actually made one for my little one, and I should have taken a picture of it. My little tabletop one, which I love because it's great for small projects. If I'm making anything smaller than a blouse, I'm able to just put that on my table. So I've finally had to buy a new one because if you looked at it, it was like this. It was dipped like this with it was totally concave. So I finally got rid of it and got a new one, and the cover still fits. So I'm really happy about that. Hello, Nancy. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thank you, Seema. It sure is. Driving home from working at church. Dot. Hi, Dot. Good to see you. Be careful driving. Well, we can wait till you get home. Be careful. What and how did you get rid of bronchitis? Steroids. That's the only thing that ever works for me, and an antibiotic. I was on steroids for arthritis, really high doses for a little while. So my allergies were great. Usually I've had bouts with it already, but several times by now. But what happened is I weaned them off, and then my allergies just went. So then I ended up having to go back on the steroids, but I'm weaning them again now. I'm doing better, so hope so. But yeah, steroids are the only thing that ever works for me. Elizabeth just got back from the store. Everyone's out of bread milk here too. The shelves are completely empty. We're scheduled to get 18 inches here, so definitely have my sewing projects lined up. And yeah, I was feeling like I was really, really not productive in January because I was sick most of the month. But I just looked, and between sewing and crafting, I made 20 things. So I guess I wasn't so unproductive. I mean, a lot of them were cricket things, I'll admit, and so quicker than a sewing project. But I mean, I made a bag, 3 Fraser cardigans. So I still sewed a lot too, but yeah, I made 20 things. That was all for 2 fleece throws. So it was all for my Christmas that we had last weekend. And yeah, 20. So I was kind of floored by that. Dot, that's a good idea. She's going to listen and drive. When you show up, that means we're all here. Okay, Diane, that's good. Okay, let's see. We're going to start here with the notions. Elizabeth says she would want her little thread trimmers. That was one that I had thought about on my list. But I guess you have to have something, right? So, yeah, that probably would be my 4th thing. A long light. Okay, good. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you here. Elizabeth likes her favorite seam ripper too, so that's good. Tell us about your seam ripper. What brand is it? Why do you like it? Maybe some of us haven't found a good one yet. I have several, and I like different ones for different things. So let us know. Hello, Heidi. I'm so glad you're here. We missed you. I hope everything's okay with you. I'd love to catch up. Let us know what's going on in your life. Seema said last year she replaced her ironing board cover. I used a section which was perfect and made it into a section to put a small table just by covering with 2 fat quarters. Very good. My practical upcycle. That is awesome. Great idea. Nancy says her clapper, her Kai scissors rotary cutter, and maybe her projector. That's pretty good. I love my projector too. I need to do an update to my projector series just because I left it hanging with how to do alterations. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to do a video on this, but you can do it on, in the Adobe Illustrator or Inkscape or whatever you're using, Affinity Designer, any vector program. You can do the alterations. But sometimes, unless it's like second nature to you in those programs, sometimes just print one piece. That's all you have to do. Like me, I've gotten to where all I ever have to do sometimes is make the sleeve bicep a little bigger. So I just print a sleeve and everything else is on the projector. So kind of a hybrid approach is what I've developed over time. So I don't know. You can let me know what you think of that too. A ruler. Good, Dee. That's good too. Deborah says she was on steroids and antibiotics early last month, then back on another antibiotic. Oh my goodness. An inhaler that probably should use more often. Yeah. I agree. I don't use mine. Like sometimes it's the last thing I think about is, oh yeah, I've got an inhaler. Yeah. Or I think that maybe that puts me into the category of actually being sick. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I hope you feel better, hon. Um, it's no fun. That is no fun to have bronchitis and asthma. No, at all. Her glasses. That yes. Well, I definitely couldn't be without my glasses. So I just can count that as part of me. But I would have to have my glasses. I suppose if they were cheaters, maybe, then it could be a notion. A lighted seam ripper. Ooh, Gail, tell us about that. Where did you get that? That sounds interesting. Hello, Karina from New Mexico. Nice to see you. I'm glad you were able to chat with us today. Hi, Brenda. Stiletto. Yes. Iron and snips. Yep. Yep. Deborah says clapper, seam ripper, and Tula pink snips. Oh, cool. I bet those are pretty. You'll have to send us a picture on Facebook or something. Elizabeth says, I have one of those wide handle clover ones. It's comfortable in my hand. I have a couple with surgical blades. Those are good, but only for certain things. Okay. Heidi says, all is well. I'm planning to clear out my guest room and it will become my dedicated sewing space. Yay. That's wonderful. Let's see. I got a new toy here. Let me see if I can find it. See, we can do this. Whoop, not that. This. Ready? That's your toy room. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on this thing. I don't know if it's I don't know. I think a lot of gamers use this software, so there's a lot of little things like that on there. Iron, friendly hem, and friendly hem ruler. Okay, cool. Is that like the one that you can heat? That takes heat. I don't have one of those yet, and I keep seeing them on other people's videos, and I think I need to get me one of those. Please explain using a projector. All right. Well, basically, some of the designers will have a projector file with their patterns, and so I have right up there mounted a projector which transfers down on my table. It's calibrated, and so I can just use the lines that my projector puts on my fabric and cut things out. It saves paper, it's a little more green, and it saves money, so you don't have to print, and it saves a lot of time taping things together. So I love it, and I do have a series on how to do that. I'll go and I'll find the playlist and I'll put a link here in a moment. Let's see, go back here. Oops, turn the mouse on. Okay. All right. Gail said made so. Okay, that's the brand of the ruler. I think that's what you were saying. Hi, Ann. Nice to see you. Good to see you this week. Marilyn says her hot light and little iron on the wool ironing pad. Yes, I agree. I actually have two. I have I don't think you can see it back here, but let's see. If I lift it up, can you? This one? The little Cricut, the tiny little Easy Press. And I also have, back here, I have one of those little Clover irons, and they're really nice. And I also have the Oliso one. The Oliso one is really nice for kids' clothes. I love that for kids' clothes. The Cricut one is nice. There's no steam, so it's nice just for Cricut stuff, really. And the other one doesn't have steam either. So I do use them, though, quite a bit. Deborah said, if I had my embroidery scissors or embroidery machine, then I would need different notions. Well, that's true. Same with my serger. I mean, I would, yeah. But I'm just talking sewing machine right now because, I mean, with my serger, I'd have to have tweezers and I'd have to have snips. You know, I'd have to have twill tape for shoulders and stuff like that. So, Madam Sew. Okay. All right. That's where you got the hem thing. Okay. Libby, hi. Nice to see you. There is a seam ripper with a light. Yeah, that's what I want to know about too. Oh, that's where Gail got Madam Sew. Okay, we'll have to find a link on that and we'll share it here in a moment. All right. Brenda's applauding. I think that's for Heidi's and also and also Heidi. I think that's for Heidi's new sewing room. Iron heat. Yes. Okay, good. Wow, I had no idea that was a thing. Yeah, just last couple years, people have been doing that, and I don't know. I was a late comer to doing it, but I really like it. What I really like it for, now my tried and true patterns, I pretty much have on paper, so I'm not. I mean, you can digitize them, and maybe someday I will, but I mean, I just have them. Um, but those are just a few, like the pants that I have painstakingly done alterations on. Those I have in paper. But when I'm making just something for kids or when I'm testing a pattern and they have a projector file, that saves a lot of time. But kids, my husband, things where you're just going to sort of sew a set size, um, it's great. Purses and bags, that's really good for that too. All right. Diane says, good scissors, seam ripper, 36-inch ruler. Yep, definitely. Deborah says, I would love a projector, but would need one for a low ceiling. I actually have a low ceiling, and I have the Vivimage 2. There's about 6 feet to my table, so it's pretty low. And it works pretty well. There are others that you get that actually sit on the table and project sideways. I forgot what they're called, but those are nice too. A lot of people have those. But this is working for me. The image gets about as big as my table, which isn't huge, but like I can't give you bigger than my table anyway, so it works for me. Hi, Pauline. Here for the first time in a long time. My seam ripper, because I use them. I make them use the most mistakes is my middle name. Ah, well, you know, mistakes are my middle name too. I did that band. I don't know if you watched my last video, but I talked about the band on the Fraser cardigan and how I had sewed it wrong because I was not thinking about what the outside edge actually was. And I did that one on one of them. I did that on 2 of them. So don't feel bad. We all make mistakes. Kathy Ann says she uses her Cricut Mini Easy Press to get rid of white heat stains on dining table yesterday. Oh, very good. That's a great idea. That is great. Dot says my light with a magnifier and pattern paper to do the FBA and FTA. Yes, definitely. Chris, hi. Good afternoon to see you. Love to see you here. Hi, Anne. A wooden clapper and lovely sharp creases. Oh, the clapper gives you lovely sharp creases. Got it. Sorry. I'm reading on the fly here, so yeah, cut me some slack. Libby says, I got a little needle cushion from Madam Sew with a grid so I can know which sewing machine needles are woven in ballpoint or universal. Oh, that's smart. I have like a little pad you can put them into, and I'm really bad about not doing it, but usually I like run a needle to death anyway and have to throw it away. So, but sometimes you're just doing like fixing a hem and something and then you're going back to a knit or so yeah, I should probably be better about that. Amy says, hi everyone, I have a projector but I'm waiting for my grandson to move out of the room so I can put it up. My favorite notion is my gauge. I use that all the time. Yeah, that's a great notion as well. There's so many good things. The truth is we probably couldn't do 3. We probably would need at least 4 or 5 because we're all have our like habits the way we sew. Mistakes are how we learn. That's absolutely right, Diane. Absolutely right. if I had $1 for every mistake I've made over my sewing time, um, of well, about 60 years now, because I started when I have pictures of me sewing when I was 3, so I'm 64, so quite a while. Um, yeah, I would be a, very rich woman if I had $1 for every mistake. um, I heard you say about dress form and would love one of those also. Yeah, I like mine a lot. It's padded to fit me, so it doesn't necessarily help me when I'm sewing for my grandkids, but I also do use it to lay things out on, and sometimes I'll even press on it. If I need a curved shape, if I want my neckline to be good, I've got that thing padded so I can iron on it. So sometimes I'll just put the neckline on and just steam it to death right on my dress form, and that works really well. Camilla, hi. Good evening from Northern Ireland. Well, I hope you're doing well. So beautiful there. I wish I could go. Um, beautiful. So let us know what your favorite notions are, Camilla. Okay. Hi, Diane. You're 64 too. Yes, we're all in the same boat here, huh? And I'm just going to remove this comment. All right. Hi, Pauline. Projectors know nothing. Are you going to teach people like me? Actually, I do have a whole series. I'm going to go find out where that is, or not find out. I know where it is, but I mean, I'm going to go find the playlist for it. Hmm. Mm-hmm. More than that. Well, I'll just tell you the first one, and then I think they'll flow. Okay, here's part 1. That is the first video in the projector series that I did. So that'll help you guys a lot. All right, here's that. I thought I had a playlist, but I did not see it, but I will look back through it as well and see if I can find that. Oh, here it is. All right. Here is the projector playlist. That's the playlist. Okay. Amy says she thinks she's seen that pin cushion. That looks neat. Good, thank you. All right. Let's see. I'll share a couple of mine. Well, first of all, you guys have heard me talk about it a bazillion gajillion times, but my hump jumper is my favorite thing. It works to get thin fabrics to get started. It works when you have a big hump to go over. I just made a bag for my granddaughter with a recessed zipper and stuff, and it had a pretty thick canvas, a couple layers of canvas, jeans needle, and this, and I was able to fly over it. I also have the Gina Majig, which is a thicker one, so between the two of them, This is my favorite thing. If I had to do number one thing, this would be it. And sometimes you have these in your sewing machine stuff when you get it because they include them to hold up buttons. So you might actually have one in your sewing machine. Camilla says that her favorite is her sleeve ironing board. That's cool too. All right, my next one are Wonder Clips. I hardly ever use pins anymore. And one thing I really like about it is, you know how you like to sew from the bottom up sometimes, or whichever way. Okay, you do a knit t-shirt. And I like to have the seams go toward the sleeve, press toward the sleeve. So if I sew from the bottom up, they will sort of automatically fall that way. So when you put these clips on, you don't have to worry about what side you're putting the pins on, because either way, you can just take them off as you go. So these are wonderful. Also, they hold thicker fabric together better than pins. Would never want to be without these. Hi, Lynn. I'm glad you joined us today. I haven't seen you in a while. Your clapper. Boy, everybody loves their clapper. I might have to drag mine out. I have one and I barely ever use it. So I've used hammers, but maybe the clapper would do better. Chris likes her sleeve ironing board. Wait a minute. I lost you here. Chris likes her ironing board too, or her sleeve ironing board too. Okay. Sorry, I got lost there. Hi, Pauline. Thank you. Hate to tape dog loves to help me. Makes me really work from it. Maybe dog treats. And the clips and the jump humper. Yep. Yes to Wonder Clips. Yep. This is a good I promise I don't work for Wonder Clips at all. Hi, Joyce. Nice to see you. Deborah said she was surprised to see smaller brother sewing machine had the fit thing in my had the lift thing, but my Bernina did. Oh, like your Bernina did, yeah. I got, you mean the knee lift? I don't like it because I have bad knees, so I didn't like it. But some people swear by it. I do like the auto pivot. Somebody reminded me of that. I did that scallop video, and I just, used the thing that instead of doing an auto pivot, I did the manually every time. She goes, "Why don't you use auto pivot?" And truth is, I really have only had this machine maybe like a year and a half. Well, I bought it during the pandemic, so it isn't very old. And I just have never gotten used to the fact that I have all this fun stuff, so that's why I need to remind me to do that. Deborah likes Wonder Clips as well. Hi Barbara. Barbara likes her mini iron. Hey Barbara, in San Antonio, I think. Are you guys expecting any weather? I haven't talked to my brother today. I know I heard some parts of Texas were bracing for it as well. I hope you're not going to get like last year. Let me know what your forecast is. Diane says long, thin pins. Yes, those are nice as well. Somewhere, this room eats things. I swear. I have a card wallet for my camera that I cannot find anywhere. I have a little hard drive that I can't find anywhere. And I have, what did she just ask about? Oh, a box of pins that I can't find anywhere. I don't know who's coming in. I've got gremlins or something in here. They've probably fallen back behind my sewing machine. I don't know. But anyway, it eats things in here. Wash away Wonder Tape. Yes, I love that too. I love the Stay Tape as well. No, the Genamajig thing. Oh, it's great, but it's only really for really thick things. You wouldn't want it for anything thin. I made mine clapper. Love it. Good. Boy, so many people are loving the clapper. I'm going to have to really listen to you guys and use it more. Yep, same here, Deborah. I can't do the knee lift, but it is nice for the people who really use it. Just blowing in from Sodak. Nice to see you. Chris says, my granddaughters come in and shove all my pins deep into my pin cushion. And then you have to, yeah. I used to do that to my mom, make patterns, with the pins. And yeah, they were fun. They were great fun. All right, so my third thing, I bet you a lot of you guys use these, but the purple thing, have you heard of the purple thing? It's basically a stiletto, which has a curve, so you can hold things down, or like a little spatula type thing. Let me show it up close. It doesn't want to, it wants to focus on me and not that. There we go. It has that little spatula thing, so you can get in there and hold things down while you're sewing. It's really nice. It really keeps things in line. I have to buy knit and stable from the U.S. Can't get it in the U.K. Huh. Interesting. Oh, the stay tape. Lynn, question. Can you buy the stretchy, the easy knit Pellon, the interfacing? Because I make my own. I just buy the lightweight knit interfacing and cut strips. As long as you cut so that it's with a stretch, and then you've got stay tape. You can get a lot from a yard, and I just keep old spools and roll it up on there. It works really well. Kathy is in where are you at, Kathy? Piscataway, New Jersey. See, none of you guys have to pronounce this stuff. You have to give me a mulligan here. Joyce says, I love T-pins. Oh, good. Yes, for wools and upholstery. Good. I've had knee surgery and now knee arthritis. Yep. Same here. Deborah says, I'm in New Jersey also. All right, cool. Sorry, it's really hard sometimes to read from here. So you have gremlins, just ask them nicely, and sometimes you get things back. Yeah, I know. I keep hoping, because that card wallet, I had like 256 gigabyte cards in there full of family stuff, and I really want to find that. I have them downloaded to my iPad, but that's not the same as the really high res thing. So I'm gonna find it. You never saw the purple thing before. And I had one a long time ago, and the gremlins got it. But then we had, for Love Notions, the ambassador team, we had the secret sewist thing where we bought gifts for each other. Well, Love Notions bought the gifts, but we picked them out for each other. And Caroline Gaddy was my secret person, and she gave me a little thing with 2 of these. And I forgot how much I used it. So you can even use it for a bodkin, because you see it has a hole. Let's see. There. Has a hole there. So you could slip elastic through here, and it's really nice. I definitely don't want to be without that. Dot says, I'm home, and I love the purple thing. It was it was in my mom's supply stash. Yep. Cool. Yes, it's easy to buy. Great idea. Good. Well, I hope that helps you, Lynn, because, it's expensive here. And, I can't imagine having to pay shipping on top of that. So, yeah, I just keep it all the time. Hi, Kathy Ann. Never saw the purple thing. Where is it from and what's it called? It's just called the Purple Thing, THANG. And I know when I got my first one, I got it on Wowak. But when we did our little secret sewist exchange, we got we picked out things from Amazon for each other. So I'm sure if you go to the Love Notions to the blog, where they highlighted what each person picked. So I'm sure there's a link when on Caroline's. I don't know if they. I can't remember if it was would be under mine. No, it would be under Caroline because she wrote the letter to me. We all wrote a letter to each other and encouraging each other and telling why we picked this certain thing for them. So she picked these out for me, and I'm sure the link is in the Love Notions blog. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the link to that because there's a lot of cool notions on there. Yes. Oh, Chris needs one of those. Diane never uses it. You know, I went for a while and not using it, but then after you do, for a while, you kind of like, oh, I don't really think I'd want to be without this. I'll have to get one. Yep. What's the name of the purple thing again? Just purple thing. That's it. I think it's Purple Thang, THANG, and it's on Amazon. The purple thing is sold on Amazon. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, the tip also measures. I forgot about that. The tip is also 1/4 of an inch. This right here. So it's like does so much stuff. Really good. All right. Yes, thanks, Dee. I have 2. They come as a set. Yes, that's what I got too. I got the first time though. I only got 1 when I ordered it from Wowwack. So they must have a new thing on there where it's 2. And I got this from my secret sewist. So she saw that I made bags and she said I needed one definitely when I make a bag. And then I use it for everything. You know, it would be really good for doll clothes too and quilting because you have to have a really, I mean, think about, you know, us making clothes for us. If we're off 1/4 of an inch, let's say, with our seams, you multiply that times 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're off a whole inch in your waist measurement or whatever. So if you think about a doll, all right, and 1/4 of an inch, if you're off even a little bit, it's going to make a big difference in if it fits that doll or not. So for doll clothes, you have to be super exact with your 1/4 inch seams. And so that's another way to do that. Kathy Ann just found it on Amazon. I think I might have it in my Amazon store, but I will add it after we're done here for sure. Or you can go on Love Notions article because I'm pretty sure they would get the credit for it if you did that. And that's fine too, either one. They do have a, yep, that's exactly right. I do too, but you know, if either way, because they're fantastic people, good friends, and I am an ambassador for them, and I love being that. All right. I might lose you. I have to take you upstairs to start dinner, just in case. Thanks, Chris. I don't feel like I'm being carried upstairs, but that's all right. All right. Yes, there has definitely been 2 trolls in this. I keep blocking them when I see them. So if one you see one and you don't see me block them, just let me know because that's why I have my iPad over here so that I can do that. It's not within the software that I use to stream. You don't need to know all this, but it's really hard to do any of that kind of stuff. So I have to be in the YouTube app over here so I can take care of those things. But well, cool. That is awesome. So anybody else have any notions they want to throw out there for a favorite? So it sounds like a lot of people really like their notions, and it's really varied too. But I never thought of the projector as a notion, but it is. And yeah, there's so many things. I don't think I could only have 3. I think I'd have to have many. Okay, so you don't know how stores work on Amazon? Well, if you have to have so many followers on your regular thing, and then you can apply to be an Amazon influencer, and then you get a storefront on Amazon. So then it's like an affiliate program. So you get a little bit of kickback when somebody buys through there. It's not as high as like the pattern companies or anything, but it does add up a little bit. And so yeah, whenever you can support somebody like that, it's really good. Deborah's getting dinner started. Diane, she's carrying all of us. That's right. Very true. Snippers, Wonder Clip, and rotary cutter. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. I agree. All of the above of everybody said. So, yep. So this week, what I've got coming up is I've tossing around a few ideas, but I'm going to begin filming the 6 ways to do a t-shirt series and or to jazz up a t-shirt. So that's coming, and but that'll be in the first week in March, I think, over the 2 weeks, March and the first 2 weeks in March. It's live, you guys. And then later this week, I'm thinking about doing maybe sewing for your pets. And then I probably will only do one more this week, hopefully. And then on Friday, I have a MRI for my back. So I'd appreciate anyone who does like to say prayers. I'd appreciate a few of them. And then next week, we'll see where it takes us. I've got a lot of plans, but I don't know when I'm going to do them. So just kind of see where they fit, and we'll go from there. Dot says, what are we having? Definitely. Definitely. You know, my camera, the first Tuesday that we did an hour with this, and it lasted exactly right. We went past an hour and my battery gave out. Last week I stopped right on the hour, and like 2 seconds after we were done, my battery went out. So we'll quit right at 5 o'clock. So crazy. Thank you so much. Yep, I think, yeah, I've got a couple ideas for sewing for pets. I have a package here from Amazon. There's like a bunch of squeakers in here. You can buy these on Amazon and sew for babies or pets, little squeakers. So when I got this out of the mail and my dogs heard it, they came running. So they'll love that for sure. And I have a bandana, a dog bandana that I actually drafted, so I can share that with you. So do a lot of things like that. Autumn potato. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Sima might have to go soon. I loved hearing live for the first time. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate that. And I think we have a good time. I look forward to it every week for sure. Heidi says, sending prayers for your back. Thank you very much. Hope I can get there. It is just down the street, so that's good. But 18 inches of snow. We might not be going anywhere on Friday, but we'll see. Lynn has 2 greyhounds. Oh, cool. Don't you have rescue greyhounds that were racing? I think I read that somewhere, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I thought I saw that on Instagram. Thank you, Joyce. Chris is having roast beef, mashed potatoes, and salad. Ooh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. I'm having leftover ham from our Christmas on Saturday, and au gratin potatoes, and probably peas. So that's what we're having tonight. You're so glad you can't have what anymore? MRIs anymore. Oh, yeah, I know. They're horrible. Thank you, Camilla. Thank you so much. Dot, is the snow coming up your way too? Because it comes, the band is right over our area, like the middle of it. So we're going to get socked. But I just wondered if you're going to get it as well. Favorite t-shirt pattern? Well, I have several, but I like the classic tee for me the best. If you want a unisex fit, then you might like the, well, you can use the dockside for men. You can use that for anybody because it does go down really low in the sizes too. But Ellie and Mac has a straight fit tee too that is really nice. Thank you, Libby. Red, please. Yeah, I'll take some white. White, is it wine we're talking about? Definitely white. Kathy Ann says I haven't so much in the past week. Started binging Downton Abbey. You're on season 6. Yeah, I love Downton Abbey. I need to watch it again before the second movie comes out. The season 3 killed me. I mean, it just killed me. It just wrecked my emotions. My daughter and I were watching it together, and she just said no, she's not watching it anymore after after that season because it's so emotional. I'm not going to say anymore in case you haven't seen it, but season 3, if you're an emotional person, it will wreck you for sure. Both of those dinners sound great. That they do. You want to make collars, dresses, halters. Nice. I like things with crisp collars too. Just had an early dinner of eggs and avocado. That sounds very healthy for sure. Chris says we're expecting only 4 inches tonight. Wow, that's not too bad. Nothing's starting tonight here. It's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday morning, and then by afternoon it's going to all be snow. And yeah, we're supposed to get 18 inches. So I lived through the blizzard of 78. So it's possible that we could be challenging. They said it could be historic. So we'll see what happens. We're having leftover tenderloin. I will be right there. Wow, yum. That sounds amazing. What is the best brand of clear elastic or elastane? Can I order online? Oh, praying for you. Thank you so much, Brenda. I like this stuff on Amazon. I think I have it in my store. I'm so bad about adding things to the store. But there's a couple different brands. I like the one. I'm going to go get it. I like the one that looks like this. So when you order it, there's a kind that comes like this, and this is heavier. It's good elastic, but it's heavier, so it's more bulky. And this is thinner and clear, so it's like real easy to put in seams and not add a lot of bulk. So that's why I like this one. Like I had this hanging right over my serger. That's how often I use it. You love the classic tee. Yeah, that's definitely when I make one for myself. I either do the classic tee or the lark tree by Closet Core, I guess it is now. So here's a projector question. It seems like a lot of work to set it up. Are you happy with yours? I'm very happy with mine, and it was not hard at all. Basically, you just have to make sure an inch up there equals 1 inch on here. And as long as the pattern, the pattern companies will always have 1 inch there. Or I made a little like um, grab it here. My daughter laminated it for me, and I haven't cut it apart yet, but I made a little chart like this. Let me get closer so you can see it. And that 72% is what I determined I needed to set the zoom at for me. That's only for me. And my video goes through this whole thing. And then I lay this on the table from time to time, the whole time I'm cutting, and make sure that these are lining up with the grid on the pattern. So it works really, really well. So definitely turn on that 1 inch grid that is available on all the projector files that they have. I'm changing a battery. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I'll be with you in a sec. Of course, it's taking forever here because I'm in a hurry. There we go. Sorry for all those jitters. Y'all awake now? I just had to change the battery. All right. Dot says rain tomorrow, snow on Friday. Decided I will stay at my son's. There we go. Yeah. Yep, that's probably a good idea. Storm on its way. I heard that Arkansas was going to get socked too. Thank you, Chris, so much. Thank you, Gail. Not in the mood for cooking, me either. I have a toy poodle puppy. I can't get a collar small enough for. Aw, so tiny. That is really tiny. Looking for that last little troll, but I can't find him. Somebody else must have maybe taken care of him already. Okay, good. Okay. We got hit this past weekend. Yeah, you guys did. But not too bad as not as bad as New Jersey. Yeah, I saw him, but I can't find him to get rid of him. Maybe somebody did it already. I don't know. Oh, you want red? Okay, cool. Everyone's making me hungry. Me too. My new ironing board cover is done. Oh, awesome. You'll have to post it. If you're listening and if you're new here or you don't know, we do have a Facebook group on, it's Dorothy's Daughter Community. Just search for that and you'll find us. And you can post pictures and get feedback. And I'm on there a lot. I'll answer questions. If you want me to specifically answer your question, just please tag me so that I can be alerted to it. Dinner's also delicious. Yep. Thank you, Diane. I know I don't know what I want the results to be. because I know it's either going to be like this is all from arthritis, and then I'll just have to get a pain block and live on with a little more, maybe a little more limitation. But if it's a herniated disc, then it's going to mean, or like at least like I had before, it's going to mean surgery, which I've had 2 of them already for that same problem. So um, my discs were extruded so badly that it was an emergency to pretty much to have it done. So I don't know what it is this time, so we'll just have to see. I'm hoping maybe it's just arthritis and some more meds or something will take care of it, and maybe a pain block. I'm 20 years older than my last surgery, so. You found the YouTube link on using the serger and clear elastic. Yes, that's great. Dee's getting an MRI soon too for right shoulder. Ooh, ouch. You know what? When I used to work in recovery room, the shoulders were the most painful things. I hate to tell you that, but anything with your shoulders really painful. So definitely let us know when that is. Dee will be praying for you as well. Hey Kim, how are you doing? Long time no see. I'm doing well, Jay. So good to see you. I was just wondering about you the other day, if how you were doing, and did you get your pub fully back open now with the lockdowns and stuff, and how you were doing? So keep us posted for sure. We have a snowstorm coming. I think everybody's got a snowstorm coming. It's just a matter of how much, right? It's starting to look outside now like it's gonna rain or snow. Rain because it's 50 here now, and it's supposed to be a wind chill of 30 below by Friday. So like that's crazy. 22 states. Wow. Yes, I know. I'm gonna go find them when we're done here and take it out. Bye, Lynn. It's so good to chat with you again. Please stop by again and share some of your makes on our Facebook group. And we'll be talking soon. I keep wanting to visit your Tuesday night thing, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Just been so busy. But maybe now that Christmas is done. Thank you so much, Barbara. Hi, Mary Alice. Thank you so much for coming. Have you made collars for your puppy? You can, I think. You can make pretty nice collars for dogs. You just need a D-ring and stuff. Post the link on the Facebook page. Yes. Only monitors can do anything without troll. That's true. Well, that's why I have my YouTube, just plain YouTube open on my iPad here. But for some reason that troll didn't show up on my iPad, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Yes, crazy weather for sure. I have been following in the Facebook group many people making some great clothes. Yes, ma'am. Lots of really great projects that have been shown there. I mean, I'm amazed at people, what they do all the time. Really, really, we've got a really great group of people. And people will ask a question. By the time I see it, there's 12 answers to it. So it's like, it's so good to see people helping each other. It's wonderful. Yeah, I think a collar would be pretty easy as well. Well, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon, and I hope to see you all next week at 4. I don't think there's any reason why I can't, and I'll see you in a video probably later this week. So definitely we can continue this discussion about notions on our Facebook group. If anybody wants to share links about where they find these things, and I would especially be interested in that hammer that's used with that you can use with heat. That would be really good for me to see. So have a great weekend, you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Happy sewing.